All right, I think it is time to get this party started. Well, I'm Coach Shanae, and I'm going to be guiding you through a 40-minute workout today. We have 6 rounds that are going to be strength focused. We'll warm up for the first round, and then from there we're going to take it into some upper body work, some chest work, and some back work. So make sure you have a stool handy, 5s, 10s, you may even want 3s or 8s, so just kind of play with that, and we're going to get started. So let's go ahead and we're going to take it into a little hip opener here. So we're just going to step forward, step back, and open up through those hip flexors. Nothing too crazy to start off, just waking up those bodies, getting that blood pumping. Good, one more each side. We'll go into those toy soldiers. All right, right foot, left hand. Get some step touch. Draw those big circles around and over the shoulders. Tap those toes, nice and straight legs, getting into those hamstrings. Good, one more each side, and we'll go into a boxer shuffle. All right, let's take into that boxer shuffle right here. Light on the toes, just kind of getting that heart rate up a little bit and warming up. If you haven't already found us on YouTube and subscribed, please do so. Having you subscribe and like and comment on our videos helps traffic and shows YouTube that you want to see more of us. So it's always a good thing, it helps us out. Taking it into jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Overhead here. Low impact version, you're tapping. Otherwise, stay with me here, nice and open wide. 5 more. We're going to do that jump rope. 3, 2, jump rope right here. Light on those toes. All right, good. 5 more seconds, and then we'll get this party started. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and take it into those quads. Just enough, right? If you haven't started your fitness watches, here's your reminder. I usually set mine to hit. We can check in with each other, halfway through, see how we're doing. I don't want to focus too much on calories today because it is going to be primarily strength. So building that muscle is going to burn calories for the duration of the day. So don't worry too much about that number immediately. Hang on the other side. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. We're going to start it off with cardio. I'm going to get that timer going, and we're going to get our workout on. We're going to start with alternating lateral lunges with a front kick. Once I get that timer going, it is on, my friends. Of course it's glitched. Oh, lovely. We got it. All right, well, we're winging this. Alternating lunges this way, front kick, okay? We're gonna go left and then right. So taking it into 3, 2, 1. Take it right side, right lunge, right kick. Plant that foot, left lunge, left kick. So again, we set this up today so that our first round would be like a warm-up, and we're gonna hit those body parts so that everything feels nice and ready to go for that strength training. Good, 1 more each side, and we're gonna take it down to inchworms. All right, now take those feet a little bit wider than hips distance. Straight legs, walk to the floor. Give me a push-up, walk it back. So the straighter the legs, the better here. You really want to get into those hamstrings and really start warming up that chest and that upper back for me. Almost there, 2 more. Last one. We're gonna hold it up for butt kicks. All right, stand up all the way. We're gonna do 4 butt kicks, 4 high knees. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. So behind and high. Okay, if you can't jump, just march. Okay, you don't have to be hoppy all the time. But if your knees and joints support it, go for it. You're almost there, my friends. Now we're gonna take it back down to the floor for push-ups and cross toe taps. Last two. Last one. All right, so with that push-up, what you're gonna do is every time you come down under the body tap, under that body, reach diagonal and tap. Keep that neck nice and neutral here. Two more. Last one. And there you go, my friends. So that's round one, our practice round. Check in with your body. How are things feeling? Do that again 2 more times. We should be definitely warmed up and ready to go. Ready positions, lateral lunges and front kicks. In 3, 2. All right, right side goes. Bend back. Shoot those hips back. Balance. Chamber that leg, kick. Plant that leg, step side. Chamber and kick. So once you find that balance and that agility, go ahead, start adding that tempo and getting in to that movement to get that heart rate up. Less than 10. Try to get 2 more each side. 1 more. Go left. All right, inchworms, my friends. So feet hips distance apart. Walk it down. Add that push-up if you have it. Walk it back. So we are doing supersets. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, we just did this, that's on purpose. We're trying to overload that muscle group by doing back-to-back exercises to really fire up that muscle. 1 more. Almost there. All right, pop it up. You know what to do. High knees, quick feet. Ready? Here we go. So butt kicks. High knees. Butt kicks. High knees. Good. If you get off beat or off tempo, not a big deal. Just keep moving. No one's watching or judging anyways. Finish it out. In 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups with that cross tap. So all the way down, find your push-up position. Push-ups, cross tap. Push-up, cross tap. Let's go. Looking good, my friends. Stay strong. 1 more. And let that go. All right. That's 2 times through. 1 more time, then we're gonna get our weights and get into that strength. Y'all ready? Good morning, Megan. All right, so out of alternating lunges with that front kick in 3, 2, and 1. So step to the right, power, drive through that heel. Step to the left, power, drive through that heel. So making sure that that lateral lunge has power behind it. So when you get down low, drive off of this leg, push, and then kick. Okay? No wimpy kicks here. I want you busting down doors. Good, my friends. Almost there. 1 more each side. Ready for those inchworms? All right, let's take it down. Hips distance apart. Take it down. Push up, walk it back. Okay, come all the way up, kind of push those hips forward. Walk it down. Good. Lock out those knees. Get into those hamstrings, working on that flexibility. 1 more. All right, high knees and butt kicks. Let's go. So 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is as jumpy as it's gonna get today. Everything else is strength, okay? Almost there. One more time. Last high knees. And there we go, take it down. Push-ups to cross taps right here. So push up, tap. Push up and tap. Nice neutral neck here. Try to keep that gaze in front of those hands and not let that chin dig into that chest. 2 more. Last one. And good job, my friends. So round 1 is done. We're gonna do round 2 with our weights. So grab your dumbbells. We got bent over rows, alligator flies, wide to narrow curls, and a bicep pulse. So like I said, we're gonna superset. So we're gonna go from curls to more curls. So be ready for that. You have 5 seconds. I'm gonna start with my 10s. We're gonna see how that goes. And starting off with that bent over row in 3, 2, and 1. So you have a slight hinge in those hips, and you're pulling those arms straight down and bringing them right underneath that chest. So think about how you're stacking the weight. The weight should be evenly distributed through those feet, a little bit heavier in the heels. Those hips should be a little bit back, soft bend in those knees. Squeezing the shoulder blades at the top, abs pulled in tight. Give me 3 more. We're gonna take it into an alligator fly. Last one. All right, so alligators at the studio are a little different than alligators here. So you're gonna float, back to center, and float. So I've got 10s. If you have a sensitive shoulder, you may wanna ditch the weights. You may want to just go lower. Maybe just hold one weight in the hand that doesn't hurt. Good. Less than 10. Gonna take it into wide and narrow curls in 3, 2, and 1. So keep that bend in the knees, but come out of the hinge. We're gonna go narrow to wide curl. So for ease of transition, if you can find a set of dumbbells that works for all 4 of those movements, that's ideal, right? We don't want to waste time when I'm doing our supersets in between. We want to really just exhaust that muscle. We're going to hold that pulse in 3, 2, and 1. So half range of motion. You're going to be here at the midline and pulse it up. So that weight's never going to come up all the way. It's going to stay halfway and up. If you don't feel fire in the biceps, you need to have a little bit heavier weight. There we go, my friends. Give me 10 seconds. Ha ha ha. Less than 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So that's what that set's gonna look like. We're gonna do bent over rows, alligator flies, wide narrow bicep curls, and bicep pulses. You've got this. Take a quick breath, shake it out if it's tight. Going into those bent over rows in 3, 2, 1. So weight a little bit in those heels, hinging forward, kicking it back, and going into that row. So think about that bicep grazing that rib cage, and those elbows pulling straight up to the sky, and those shoulder blades pinching at the top like a little taco. Squeeze. Pause at the top, exaggerate that squeeze. Looking good, my friends. Less than 10. 5 seconds. Ready for that alligator fly? Last one right here. All right, so that alligator fly, you've got that hinge. You're gonna float up, back, up, and back. So at that top, you have a nice diagonal line from the right hand to the left hand. Almost there. Squeezing through that tricep, strengthening through that shoulder. 2 more. Last one. All right, let's work those biceps. Narrow and wide. Like I said, not a lot of bouncing today. This is what we're focusing on. We're focusing on supersets and strength. Yesterday was a great cardio day. If you didn't have a chance to do it, it's on our YouTube channel under 1000 Rep Challenge Cardio Edition. Can't miss it. It's a doozy. Ready for that pulse? All right, let's hold that pulse. So come up halfway, bring it up. So we did 5 rounds to get 1000 reps. If you want to cut that in half and just do 3 rounds, I promise you won't be disappointed. If you've got the time and the energy, go for that all 5 rounds. Almost there, less than 10. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, my friends. Good practice round, good push round. Time to power through that. All right, grabbing those weights, coming into that reverse row in 3, 2, and 1. I just love technology. So we have this one charger at our house that has to be in a certain direction, otherwise it won't charge. And of course that's the charger I grabbed, and my stuff just will not charge. We're almost there. Gonna go into those alligator flies in less than 10. Squeeze, 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 squeeze on that row. I want you all to check with your abs right now. We tend to let those bellies go floppy and easy here. I want you to pull that belly button in tight. Hold it there. All right, you ready for that alligator? Last one. Alligator right here. So take that diagonal. Sweep, middle, sweep. If you need to ditch the weights, it's okay. Core is tight here. Core is tight. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Narrow wide biceps. Let's go. Staying strong with those 10s. Seeing if I can make it happen the whole time. Good. You're gonna need your stool next. We're gonna work that chest. So have something nearby that you can put your back on and bridge, okay? Less than 10. We're gonna pulse it out in 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses. Good, small range of motion here. Don't let it drop all the way down. Lock it into that side body. Curl, curl, curl. More than halfway there, my friends. Finishing it strong. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and let it go. So that's your 3rd set there. We're done with that. Grabbing onto our stools. What this is gonna look like, the way I'm gonna set it up is I'm gonna flip it so that my back is gonna be here. I'm gonna be in a bridge position, so only my back is gonna be on this. So if you have a chair or the edge of a couch, this is where you're gonna be for A, B, and C of this next set, okay? I'm gonna start with my 8s, but if you can go heavier, you're working chest and triceps and a little bit of shoulders. So starting off strong with a chest press. So find that bridge position. So just my upper back is connecting. I've got my head resting. I'm gonna take it into a chest press. In 3, 2, and go. So activate through those hamstrings, push those hips high. Weights are gonna come up to the top. Now I'm wishing I grabbed my 10s. I underestimated the chest here. It's okay, I got 2 more rounds, right? Exhale at the top. Inhale, control it down. Don't hyperextend. Come just down into that natural bend of that elbow, connecting at the top. Good, my friends. Bridge up. Activate through those hips, glutes, and hamstrings. We're going to take it into a marching overhead extension in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to ditch one weight. I'm going to take that hand, and every time I'm going to bring one up and one out. So I'm marching, and I've taken the weight overhead, and I'm just squeezing here. I'm going to adjust so that my head can rest here. There you go, my friends. Squeezing and marching. Almost there. We're going to take it into a chest fly in 3, 2, and 1. So having both weights. So now the weights are going to meet in the middle, and you're going to open it up and come to the side. So with this one, you can allow those elbows to kind of hyperextend and kind of round up and open up through that chest. Rounding it up. Good, my friends, good. You're almost there. We're gonna sit up nice and tall after this. If you wanna come up onto the toes, kind of activate a little bit more into those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. So, coming out of that, you're gonna wanna sit straight up. Take the hands right here and go overhead. So, up and over here. Nice little military type press with that back straight and those arms coming up and overhead. Good. Finishing that out, you got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, my friends. I am going to probably end up facing this way. I needed a little bit more support for my head. So let's see if that works out a little bit better. I'm gonna grab my 10s for that chest fly or that chest press. We're gonna get that going. You ready, my friends? 3, 2, oh, much better, much better. Chest press here. So palms are facing out. You're gonna come down and straight up. So try to walk those feet to be kind of underneath those knees. You don't wanna be way out here. You wanna keep everything kind of narrow and squeezing. Good, elbows come just to that natural bend, straight up. Three more. Last one. So you can keep both weights and do a skull crusher, or march it out and do an overhead extension. If that hurts the shoulders, bend it, okay? Bend those elbows and keep that march. Marching it, marching it. Come on, drive those knees up and squeeze. Try not to let that back drop. Lift it higher. We're gonna go into that chest fly. 3, 2, and 1. So now you can come a little bit wider. Come up on those toes. You're gonna feel that roundness as you squeeze. So you do wanna have a bend in the elbows here, okay? Versus a chest press where you come straight. You wanna have a soft bend, hyperextend, feel those elbows drop, lifting those hips high. You're almost there. Getting into that military press in 3, 2, and 1. Good. So coming into sitting position, stack the shoulders over those hips, press it out right here. I know you're used to me bouncing around a little bit more. I had some requests for just straight up strength, so I'm giving you straight up strength. I'm still dripping sweat here. I still have my heart rate definitely elevated. 3 more good ones. And 1. Good job, my friends. So 2 sets down. We're gonna hit it one more time. So you decide how we're gonna take that for that final set. 8s, 10s, 5s, whatever you got. But we're gonna hit that in 3, 2. All right, chest press. Take it down. Hands come, natural bend, overhead, okay? So make sure those palms are facing out towards those knees, and you have a nice lifted pelvic bone. Everything's pushing up. Those hips are high, hamstrings are engaged, glutes are supporting that low back. Good, 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 good. We're gonna take it into that overhead with that marching bridge in 3, 2, and 1. So I personally found the straight arms was a little bit aggressive for my shoulder. So I took it into more of a skull crusher. So you can decide here if you want to keep the straight arm extension or take it into more of a skull crusher here. Either way, we're going to hit those triceps. Keep the bridge. Don't let it slip. Getting ready for that chest fly in 3, 2, and 1. Grab both weights. Come up onto those toes. Bridge it high. Soft bend. So now those palms are facing in. Okay, soft bend. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Soft bend. Exhale to top. You got this, my friends. Hopefully I don't have a bunch of push-ups planned. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. So now come into a sitting position. Flat back. Here we go. Straight overhead. Stacking the shoulders over the hips. Bringing those hands up and over that head. Good, you got this. Finishing it strong. Exhale at the top. Big breath out. Big breath in as you scoop it up. Reset it. Up. Exhale. Down. Controlled inhale. What those abs doing? Pull that belly button in to that spine. Squeeze that core. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, my friends. So we are done with that stool. You can ditch it, chuck it, throw it, whatever you want to do. But we're going into Arnold presses, an overhead jack, but we're not jumping. And then we're going to take it into tricep kickbacks. And then we're going to take it into a split stance overhead tricep. So like I said in the beginning, we're doing a supersets today. So if it feels like, wow, my triceps are already burnt out, it's on purpose. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that Arnold press. I'm gonna see how my 10s feel, and we're gonna get into it. You ready? All right, here we go. So starting here, up and over, okay? So the weights face into your face, bring it up, up. There you go, my friends. I am feeling my 10s. My legs are jealous of my arms right now. They're wishing they were burning too. All right, let's take into that overhead jack. I think I'm gonna need my 8s for this. So palms are facing up. So make sure that you've got the palms facing out and away from the legs. You're gonna bring it all the way up. So I've been doing a version of this with a curtsy. So if you like that and you wanna involve that lower body, you can add that curtsy. But for me, I want to focus on that upper body and being able to have everything grounded. I'm able to maintain this around this overhead jack without dropping in weight. Almost there. And let's switch it right there. So those kickbacks, soft bend, hinge, elbows engaged, kick back, kick back. So you don't drop out of it. You pull those arms into that bent over row, and they stay there. And you think about the back of that dumbbell reaching up for that sky. Good, my friends, finishing it strong here. 5 seconds. We're gonna ditch one of those weights. And 1. So it doesn't matter which leg's in front. I just want a split stance overhead here. So you can play with how you hold that dumbbell. When I go wide, my elbows bend out. So I take it narrow so I can squeeze my elbows by my head and have better form here. Finishing it, finishing it. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So going back into those Arnold presses. That's where you face those weights in. Those knuckles are looking at your eyes. 3, 2, and 1. Soften in those knees. Hands are at that face. Push them up. Wow. I grabbed my 8s. Definitely feels different than those 10s did. Both are effective. I'm not mad at it. Exhale at the top. You got this. Inhale down. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. So plant those hands. Palms are facing up. Sweep it up and down. Up and down. Good big exhale as you squeeze it up. Push the shoulders down that back. control down. You got 10 seconds, my friends. Inhale up. Good, good, good. Finishing it strong. Last one. All right, let's work those kickbacks. So hinge, engage into that row, kick back. Hit the kickbacks. If you're burnt, you can alternate, okay? It's up to you how you want to work this. But think about those shoulders and those elbows pinching in every time, okay? And don't drop out of it. Don't let those hands come down. We're holding it today. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. So with that split stance, maybe switch legs. Take it down, overhead tricep extension here. So biceps close to those ears, dumbbell reaching down that spine, squeezing here. This feels like a nice stretch in my lower body here. Stay with me. Five seconds, friends. And 1. Good job. So one more time all the way through there. Your arm presses, your overhead jack, your kickbacks, and your tricep extensions. And that'll wrap up our round 4. Just 2 more to go. You got this. So your choice on that weight, if you want to go up, you want to go down, or stay just the same right here. Let's go. So facing in, pushing away. Push away. So make sure that it's stacked, wrists are over the elbows, and bring it right over the shoulders. 10 seconds here. Go, my friends, good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here's the toughie. Overhead jack. So we're not actually jumping jacks, we're doing the arms of a jumping jack. So imagine that palms are facing up towards the sky, and they're gonna meet at the top. If you have to ditch your weights, that is fine. If you don't have anything lower and it's just too much, swap them out. 5 seconds, we're gonna go into our last set of kickbacks and switching it right there. So slight hinge, pull it in, kick it back. So if doing them both at the same time is too aggressive, alternate, okay? Stay with me. Think about that core. Every time you're hinged, I want you to think about that belly button pulling in and those abs bearing down. 5 seconds. All right, let's take it into that split stance. Overhead tricep extension right here. If you want to stay in a squat, you can do that as well. Okay, you don't have to be a split stance. I enjoy the stretch. 10 seconds and we're done with this round. Squeeze at the top, release it down that spine. Big breath out, big breath in. And let that go. Good job. Quick little break. We're going right into that that 5th round. We got a windmill, skater jumps. I lied to you, you do have some hopping. So windmills, you're going here, okay? Skater hops, we need to hop here, and we'll repeat that left and right, and then take it to the floor. So I'm gonna try my 10s. We're gonna see how that goes. Those shoulders are pretty burnt. All right, so wide stance, arm is gonna be overhead, it's gonna stay there. You're gonna take your left hand, you're gonna graze it down your body, and reach towards that foot, looking up at that dumbbell. Now just reverse that. So you're gonna feel all this open up. We're on, let's go. Reach, slide, back up. Go nice and slow, looking up at that weight, allowing that left hand to float down the inside of that leg. 5 seconds. All right, ditch that weight, keep it nearby, you're gonna need it. Right foot, you're going to step, tap that foot, hop, hop. Right foot plants, left foot plants, hop, hop. Okay, tap, hop, hop. Tap. If you get this back foot to sweep and land your hop, that's ideal. Almost there. Give me 2 more. All right, switch legs. So now, this foot's gonna come behind. Sweep, hop, hop, tap, hop, hop. If you really focus on that back leg, landing immediately into the hop, it helps. Go tempo right here. 5 seconds. Going into that windmill on the other side. Last one. All right, grab that other dumbbell. Left side. So right hand's gonna graze, left hand is stacked. Reach for that foot on the inside of the leg. Look up at that weight. Feel it back up. Good, reaching, looking, and squeezing. Good. I had to sneak in some abs. Had to get those obliques. Looking good, my friends. 5 seconds. Last one. And rest it out. Good job. So, good practice round. We're gonna push power our way through these next 2 sets. Windmills on that right side. 3, 2, and 1. So, reach for the inside of the foot. Look up at that hand. That shoulder should stay stacked underneath that wrist the whole time. Okay, grazing that hand, opening up through that side body. Be mindful of how those hips are stacked, okay? You don't want to be twisted here. 5 seconds. All right, now hop, hop, hops. Right foot, back, sweep it, hop, hop. Hop, hop. Good. Good job, good job. Stay low, hop, hop. So you get that nice dynamic range of motion here. Sinking low, popping high. 2 more. Last one. All right, switch sides. Now this foot's gonna tap, hop, hop. Sweep that back foot. It taps, it lands, it hops. I sound like it puts the lotion on the skin. Tap, hop, hop. Less than 10. We're gonna go to windmills, other side. And there you go, my friends. Grab that dumbbell, left hand, stack it up. Take that right arm, reaching. Super important to keep your gaze up on that hand. It helps keep everything aligned and helps make sure that you're not gonna injure yourself, okay? Making sure you're nice and stacked. Reach and pull. Feel that side body stretch and strengthen as you pull it up. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, my friends. So, 2 down, 1 to go. You ready? I think you are. All right, let's go. Checking in with ourselves here. If you are just joining us, we are on round 5 of our circuit. We only have 1 more set. If you missed out, you like what you see, find us on YouTube. We have a full playlist of at-home workouts. Ready for those hops? All right, drop that dumbbell. Let's go into those skater hops. So skate, sweep it, hop, hop. Skate, hop, hop. Drive that knee, get it up. Low impact version, you're just skating and driving that knee, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Other leg. Now that right leg's gonna sweep behind, land it and hop. Skate, hop, hop. Again, if you immediately hop into it, you'll get a better rhythm. If you try to step and then hop, it's a little awkward. So try to get it in one movement. 5 seconds. All right, you ready for your last windmill? Grab that left hand in that dumbbell, reaching. Let's finish it out. Squeeze it up. So inside hand, right hand reaching for the inside of that foot, coming up all the way. Exhale, stacked. Inhale up. Finishing it strong, my friends. You got 5 seconds. And let that go. So, for the next set, I'm sad because I don't have my 5s handy, but you're gonna want those if you got them, okay? We're gonna go into a boat pose, and we're gonna do, calling it a drawbridge. So you're gonna be in a boat pose, you're gonna go up and down, up and down. From there, you're gonna go into a plank with a bicep curl, right, and then left, and then boat pose with a fly. So I'm gonna have my 8s. We're gonna see how that goes, okay? So coming down to the floor, find your boat pose. So a good boat pose, you wanna have the shoulders back and down, abs engaged, and heels up. So we're gonna do that drawbridge. We'll see how good we do. I might have to grab my 3s. 3, 2, and 1. So you got that muscle man, lower and lift, lower and lift. So if at any time you need to drop those heels and still lean back, go for it. If you got a couch nearby that you can lock those feet under, even better. Good, if you can hold those feet up, go for it. Almost there. We're gonna take it into a single arm plank in 3, 2, and 1. So you're gonna need one dumbbell. You're going to plank it, and you're gonna bicep curl here. So try to turn those hips nice and flat. I might just keep my dumbbell here so that I have that balance. Again, if you need to, you can almost drop it at one knee and curl here, if that feels better. So play with that movement, see what feels good in order to get that balance. Maybe take those feet wider. All right, let's switch legs. So bring that dumbbell into that left hand, plant that right palm. I'm gonna take my feet nice and wide. I'm gonna try to curl it out. So I can already feel my hips twisting. Try to keep them locked. You need to drop to one knee. You need to come to all 4s. Play with it, okay? Just try to keep that bicep curl wherever you're at. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Now, boat pose again. Chest fly. I know my 8s are too heavy. I'm gonna go no weights. I can grab something lighter. But just like we did on the bench, you want those hands soft, soft bend in the elbows, reaching out and back. Ideally, you're here. Maybe add a little pulse with that boat. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, my friends. I'm gonna grab my little bit lighter weights so I can finish that out. But we got that boat pose with that drawbridge. You ready? 3, 2, and 1. So muscle man, bring it down. Good, 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 good. Man, I wish I had my 5s. I've got like the dramatic 3s and 8s. Good, sit back. Pick up those feet if you can. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's take it into that bicep curl. So find your plank. I'm gonna take it nice and wide for that curl. You got this, my friends. You got this. Pushing up through that base of the palm and those feet. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. You're almost done with your workout. Let's stay strong, okay? Pushing up, curling it up. Stay planted. Two more. And there it is. Boat pose again to finish, at least this round. All right, plant those heels. Float the feet if you can. Boat pose, chest fly. So making sure that you aren't sitting straight up. Hinge back, find that sweet spot on your sacrum. Bring the feet up and curl. Nice chest fly. You can add that pulse back, especially if you've got those feet under your couch. That's great. You can really get a good range of motion here. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. So one more time through, that's 2 minutes of work, and I'm done kicking your booty. Hopefully you've enjoyed strength edition. I know normally I bring you a ton of cardio, so hopefully you're just as happy with me. All right, coming into that drawbridge position. So boat pose, muscle man, bring it down and up. Nice little shoulder rotation here. Hey, if you need to even ditch whatever weight you have, just having your arms up and down, you're gonna get something out of it. So if you need to ditch them, okay? Less than 10 seconds. You ready for that final single arm plank, bicep curl in 3, 2, and 1. So bicep curls here. Find your plank and curl. Try to keep that booty down. If you need to, you can almost come into like a bird dog, and that way you're focusing on that core, but you got a little bit more stability. So play with that. If you're strong enough to go all the way to a plank, go for it. If not, this is a great alternative. 3, 2, all right, switching sides. So find that full plank, that one arm balancing. If you feel too twisted, if you feel like those hips aren't cooperating, opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, bird dog with that bicep curl. Again, keep those hips down. Don't let it peel up to the sky. Stay low. Nice neutral gaze here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's finish off that last 30 seconds with that boat pose chest fly. Sit it back. Good. If you haven't added that pulse yet, add it. And if you can, pick up those legs. Finishing it strong, my friends. You're at that 10-second point. Keep that chin lifted up off of that chest. You're there. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, my friends. Excellent, excellent workout. If you follow us on YouTube, thank you. If you can, leave us a comment, a like, share us with your friends. And sharing our channel helps us tell YouTube, and it helps us show up in searches. So that's ideally what we want. So if you can, comment, like, subscribe, and share. We always appreciate you. And we'll see you Monday, 8 a.m. or 6 a.m. live on Zoom. Thank you.